Hi everyone, welcome back to Totally Inox Studio here, George here in Canberra, in Australia. Today the topic will be Blue Legacy, Brancusi's Legacy, Sky is the Limit. I've done previously a column, as you can see on the background, which I have been studying his Brancusi's column, and there were varieties of shapes. The two shapes I found very interesting in Brancusi's columns. I'm going to talk to you and show you how I'm going to do one close to the big one in Târgu Jiu, Romania. You're going to say, I'm going to give you all the details this time again. And regards to the details, I worked out a module here which is a scale 10:1 of the existing column in Târgu Jiu, Romania. Now, I cut everything out of paper first, and then I cut myself templates out of aluminium so I can mark and cut. As you can see here, the sizes, this is 10:1 scale, 45 millimeters, 90 in the middle, and then 180 long. So the module, the middle module, as you can see here, it's got a little bit of smooth radius, very small radius, and it's a different type of module this time I'm attempting to do. Comparing with this, as you can see, it doesn't have the radius, it's got sharp edges, and it's a different angle. This is the module I use on the back, module I used here. So in my attempt to get as close as possible to Brancusi's column, I start creating these modules, which I'll show you the rest of them how to do the work. So like I said, this is the middle module, sizes 45, 90 in the middle, and 180 long. As you can see here, Brancusi has worked it out, like whatever the size is, the small one is double in the middle, and then is 4 times the length, whatever numbers you choose to work with. This is my module. This is the template for the top module, which is half, and this is the base module, which is actually what you can see down here. Now, talking about Brancusi's legacy, I start calling it the Blue Legacy. Sky is the limit. Why saying that? Found in a variety of books, as you can see I have here. In this particular book, you can buy it from Amazon or eBay or online. There is on page 70, page 70, apologies. On page 70, in this book is called The Legacy of Târgu Jiu. On page 70. From the Romanian artist, Master Constantin Brancusi, who has passed away and has never seen his dream fulfilled. I'm taking up his legacy, the Blue Legacy, Brancusi's legacy. Sky is the limit. I'm calling all artists around the world, privates or associations, to unite together and to build Brancusi's column in as many cities around the world as possible. I'm really willing to work here in Canberra, in Australia, or abroad with anyone who will join Brancusi's legacy, the Blue Legacy. Sky is the limit for artists, same like Brancusi has done. I have also made a 3D version of his column, made out of acrylic. I designed it myself, and it is beautiful to work in a variety of shapes, Brancusi's column. I shall go downstairs and show you the rest of the work on these modules, on this new scale, 10:1. and I will create a base made out of 3 hexagons made out of wood. 3 hexagons for this little column, little piece of art. This time I'm getting a little bit into carpentry, which is not my area, but I'll try my best. So you guys have all the details of what I'm going to do. As usual, I'm going to show you the process and the end product of my actions. It is the purpose of this video, as I said, to engage as many artists around the world. No matter how professional you are, no matter how good your skills are, no matter who you are, no matter what skin color you have, no matter what language you speak, this is the column of friendship, this is the column of love. The blue legacy, sky is our limit. From Total Inox Studio, George here in Canberra invites you downstairs to continue this new job. Back again for a little small detail. Instead of doing it downstairs, I'm going to do it here. This is the base element of the column. I'm going to have together. Just a tip for you, which I avoid doing it because of the financial resources. This is 45mm. I could have used an RHS 45 by 45 to put all the elements to slide them through instead of capping it. In that way they will line up properly. But you can do that. I just do this as a project to show you. That's another trick here I've done. I got 5 holes. They are metric 6. You can do imperial, nobody stops you. 10 by 10 from the edge, 10 mil from here, 10 mil from here, and then one right in the center. 5 holes, metric M6, for the purpose of mounting on the base I'm going to create, which will be 3 hexagons, 3 different sizes, whatever I'll find suitable as a form and shape. So this is the tip. I just wanted you to say it. So don't forget to do the holes in advance before you weld this thick plate. My plate on the base here is 5mm thick, so I can have enough meat for the thread, and then I'll bolt it down and the whole column will be bolted. Thank you. Let's go downstairs and get to work again. Don't go anywhere. Please watch it, please do it, please spread the word. The blue legacy, sky's the limit. The legacy of Constantin Brancusi. Here is George from Total Inox Studio here in Canberra, Australia. To the working bench. Like I said, I gave you previously the sizes. It's a scale 10:1 with a smooth radius this time. I intend to have 4 modules, which I cut them. I got them down here on the bench. And the top should be the top. Now, in regards to the radius and the folding, again I'm gonna use my big heavy plate and just give it a kick right in the middle, and then use my vise to accommodate the radius slowly. Now there is a thing here you have to understand. The radius you make here, you can check it with every single shape as you make it. This is the radius and this is what you need, and actually it's a good checking system. It's a similar thing in the big modules, but this is the radius, so as you bend them and do the radius, you can actually check yourself how you do it. What do I use here? I got 1.2 stainless steel Inox. I cut using my little bench here. I got my vise. I'm using my usual gear, my Optrel favorite helmet. Thank you, Optrel. And yes, of course, I'm using my favorite campy gear I got on the background. Just have to spend $100 to get a new cylinder. Gee, expensive. These people never stop to make it more expensive. They give all the time, part-time. So, using my plate for the bending, using my vise for the radius, I tack them together and I use a fuse for the tacking. I'm using about 76 amps to tack them together. The better you tack them, the easier it will be to run a fuse, don't forget. And each element actually will be capped on the top, capped on the bottom. Polish before you start working on it. So you can actually, when you're done, you can actually put them one on top of each other and just tack, weld nicely and beautiful. Make sure it's not twisted, get the best you can, find the system. I'll let you find the system to get them lined up properly like I suggested, and I should have done that, but this being a simple project and quick one, that doesn't mean I'm unaware of how I'm supposed to do a column. I wanted to use a 45 by 45 RHS and slide the modules. In that way, 100% sure I get them all lining up parallel, perfect. But in this case, I'm not using RHS, reasons financial. Right, let's get to work, and gonna do the top and then start folding and tacking, welding, grinding, polishing, and put them together. Stay with me, don't go anywhere. Here's from Crazy George, totally Inox studio in Canberra. Hope you're gonna like it. Scale 10 to 1, don't forget, 45, 90, 180. Pretty simple. Let's do it, boys and ladies and girls. Try to have them half and half the thickness, which will enable you to have enough meat to fuse, run the fuse. Alright, I hope you know that. It doesn't mean if I make a small version of the column, I'm unaware of engineering a big one. I'm pretty capable of working the engineering on a large scale with anyone around the world or locals in Canberra who would like to participate in this project. The Blue Legacy, sky's the limit for all the artists around the world. Let's fulfill Brancusi's legacy. Nice. Beautiful, isn't it? Hi everyone, here we are at the end of another journey or another project, here from totally Inox studio, Georgia in Canberra, Australia. As I started this new column, I experimented with a different shape. You can see the final product here. I'm pretty pleased with it, I'm very happy, and the Blue Legacy, Sky's the Limit, Brancusi's legacy is here for all of you to see it and to start creating. Or join me and let's join the forces and create a bigger one together, no matter where you are. As you can see, I'm surrounded by few types, few shapes I done during the years. I started with a shape like this, little one, and I've created lots of variations. This is the last one I've done, finished today, as you've seen in the video clip. The previous details of technical details, size-wise, material, welding, polishing, similar thing like the big one on the back. So I'm pretty happy with it. And the Blue Legacy, the Brancusi Legacy, Sky is the Limit, is here to stay, is here to be grabbed by you guys. Start working on, start calling, start messaging me, tell me what you've done, show me what you've done. If you ever gonna do a shape like this, a Brancusi column, please drop me a message, show me a video so I can be proud of what you've done. I'd like to thank you all for being part of my journey in building this beautiful resemblance of Brancusi Column here in Australia. I hope in a nearby future to be allowed here in Canberra to build a much bigger one for the public and Canberra community. From George, let's make it short and not keeping you. From George here in Canberra in Australia, if I'm not having another project till Christmas or after New Year's Eve or so, I'm not gonna see you until then. I wish you all around the world, no matter what language you speak, no matter what skin color you have. From George here, from the column of friendship, from the columns of love, I wish you a very Merry Christmas to all of you around the world, and a very Happy New Year to everyone. Friendship and love in your life to surround you all the time. Thank you for watching my videos, thank you for having the patience. From Totally Inox Studio here in Canberra, Australia, George wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you.